Number 2.
Take 1. So what's going on is inside of your settings, gear little thing, come up, make sure device is on Moto Ultralight Mark III Hybrid. Make sure sample rate is 44. That matches the front of this guy right here, which is 44. So once that's all set, hit close. Now, anytime you want to be able to switch, say New Moon, which is the wolf howling, to a different output, there's basically output stereo, and then you have stereo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So every single one of the outputs on the back, stereo 1 and 2 is actually left and right down here. Stereo output number 2 is actually 1 and 2, and then 3 is 3 and 4, and then 4 is 5 and 6, and 5 is 6 and 7. So a little confusing, but just know 1 and 2, and then 3, 4. So when you come to the software, basically, so if we were to play the stuff on New Moon and hit whatever MIDI note this is, it starts playing. And if I put the outputs out here, you'll actually see it is playing on output 3 and 4, and on here is playing output technically 1 and 2 on the back of this.
And since this goes into the mixer, then we can control the individual channel mixer from the iPad.
So for output 3 and 4 on here, you would come out left or out 1 and 2. If you play this for any other string, ensemble, double bass stuff you got going on, that is actually coming out output 1 and 2, which on the Moto box is left and right, like so, and would come out left and right there. And that's the setup.
So just so I understand it, that what this allows us to do is to control each channel independently, regardless of where it is in these two things from the iPad, so we can make adjustments as necessary.
Exactly. And if you want to have more control over the individuals, what you could do is, because you've got 10 separate outputs on the back of this guy, you could take your double bass, your choir, your bass, and you could actually split those out to your separate outputs. Like the double bass could go to output, stereo output number 3, and now that actually is going to come out a output 3 and 4 on here. So that's basically the setup.
Cool. Anything else?
That is all. Have fun.
Thanks, man.